In the wraparound childcare sector, we don't have the same level of regulation as our colleagues in the early years education sector do. We might work to the same format, we might work with the same children, but actually we have a different set of regulations. The early years foundation stage has some disapplications for our sector. And what that means is that actually working in wraparound childcare, you might find that there are no qualification requirements to work with children in this space. What that means is that our providers are often not engaging and not investing at the same level of continuous professional development and training for their workforce. That's because they don't have to. That's because it's not regulated. In early years, they are required to have certain levels of qualifications and training for their staff. And what we find in the wraparound childcare sector is that providers are not actually putting the same level of investment in. They are finding that there are ways around investing in training and qualifications for their staff. And it's become part of our culture. It's become part of the way in which we do things. We are now finding that staff are not wanting to work in this sector, that people are wanting to move into early years, move into teaching, move into different ways of working with children. And part of the solution, I believe, for that is actually about bucking the trend, so to speak, and investing heavily in our workforce, investing heavily in supporting them to access good quality training, good quality CPD, because we know that it's right, because we know that it's the right thing to do to keep our workforce happy, keep them engaged, support them, invest in them. And also by doing that, we'll find that we're getting better outcomes for children. We're getting more qualified staff, more comfortable staff, more experienced staff, better adults working with children in the school-age childcare sector.